everybody. Happy that some people are still here. I'm here to represent and to spread the word about Polarstern. Probably not many people before this conference have heard about Polarstern because we are pretty new. We call ourselves the most sustainable and modern utility company in Germany. That's a very big claim, but that's what we want to achieve, and that's what we think we are building at the moment. When I say we are based from Munich, in Munich, we were founded last year, so we are pretty new. We are about 12 employees at the moment. We've got seed financing in the very beginning from the BMWE and the strategic business angel from the energy industry. We are partnering, we think, with the best energy services, independent service contractors, and logistic partners in the industry. And we have started supplying customers all over Germany with green energy. So what is it we do as a utility company? We provide green energy, that meaning green power and green gas, to private households. So you all, if you go home, you can switch your energy supply to us, which I hope some of you do after my presentation. Why is this so interesting, or why is it such an interesting time to get as a startup to, which like when I told this my friends in the university why I'm founding a utility, it's like they all called me crazy, but I think it's very exciting. It's the best time to start a utility at the moment. First, if you look at the market, I mean, you all know the market, but just hit you with some numbers because they're so big. I mean, the German power market, just private households, a market of 26 billion euros, it's massive. And it's changing fundamentally. If you look at what people at the moment, most people don't get green power, but there's like a huge demand for green power in the population. If you ask around, or like studies say that around 24 million private households want to switch to green power. And it's like a shift of like 16 billion euros are going to be redistributed, or like at least the contracts they have will be switching hands, I guess. But as the speaker before me told, if you think about the energy market, it's really important that you just don't talk about the power market, especially if you talk about private households. If you look at the energy consumption of a private household in kilowatt hours, only 20% is power, 80% is heat, and usually we're talking about the gas market. So we're talking about 12 million households in Germany who can choose their gas supplier. It's a market of around 10 billion euros. And at the moment, there's not really a good green gas product because we think the way gas is traded at the moment, or biogas is generated and traded, is just not how it's supposed to be done. But if we get a good product into this market, we think that at least, well, not just with our help, of course, but the green gas market will grow up to 3 billion in the next years. So as a small startup as we are, as a utility, of course, we have big competitors, so please don't take this impolite, but I think the big utility groups are thinking this wrong sometimes. They have a limited green credibility, which is like for a certain customer segment really important, because it's about eco, what we heard, it's from ego to eco, trust is the new currency and all that. And they have not really built up a high reputation in the past. Hopefully they will in the future. And a little slow, which it's not their fault. They're huge organizations built up over 100 years, and they can't just move as fast as we can. And of course, there already are some green energy utilities, like Lichtblick, for example, is the biggest with 600,000 to 700,000 customers or power customers. But they just don't have a competitive green gas project. They're mostly just targeting the power market and not the gas market. And most of them are come off this anti-nuclear, anti-everything movement, right? And they're really in big trouble at the moment because nuclear is just, we decided to get out. And finally, I think we're getting out of nuclear. And so the enemy is missing for them. So they don't really have a selling proposition why people should switch to their power. So what we want to do is we want to radically change the way people think about energy. We want to explain to them again, we want to talk to people and have a really interactive approach to our customers and explain to them that energy is the circle of their life, it's the center of their life, because nobody likes to, for example, drink warm beer. And the way we have all the gadgets we have, we come from a very interactive, technology-driven market. It's like People need to realize and are realizing that energy is the center of their life. And if we want to maintain that proposition, if we want to maintain the comfort we have with all this energy, we need to rethink the way like we produce our energy. So this is like, it's a difference. It's kind of like the RWE presentation, which was very funny before, but it's like, in the end, it's like, who do you believe is going to do that? Like, who has the credibility to do that? But then, apart from this marketing, which in a tech audience is not always very highly appreciated, we do have a product USP. We have a very good green power product, like we sell directly water power from small hydro plants. It's very transparent. It's like certified by the best labels that are in the market. It's very transparent where it comes from. You can see the power plant where your power comes from. But additional to that, we're the first utility company in Germany that can offer 100% green gas product at a competitive price. At the moment, you have, like on average, you pay about 100% more for green gas as a private residential household for green gas, which just on average in Germany, it's just around 6% more. So this is what people are willing to pay, and it's certified by the TÜV, all the process, the product is certified. And why are we able to do that? Because we developed our own biogas trading system, and we're funded, like, that's actually what the BMWI paid us for to develop. And apart from that, which makes the story even greater, that you can finally switch your whole home, not just power and gas, to renewable energy. We think that the modern, educated people in Germany want to do more. They don't want to just Germany to be green, but they know that if we want to get this energy turnaround going, we have to think globally, and that's what we think too. So for every household we change in Germany, we also help a family in a developing country to get clean energy as well. And we're building these small biogas plants in Cambodia, which is also really amazing. It's very easy. You can look at it. It's a lifestyle product. We have great ambassadors we're working with from the sports industry, from like extreme mountaineers and all that, like from the music and fashion industry. So this is like a very lifestyle product. Who are we? I think we're a very good team, because I have to think that, I guess. We have all founded companies before, worked in the clean tech space. The trust building that is so important has been part of my academic research for over 5 years, trust building and communication. And where do we want to take this? So we're looking at the moment, why am I here? We're doing a Series A funding. We've already spent around, or collected around 350K. Did our proof of concept, it's working, people are excited about the product, people love how we sell the product. So we have actually from Berlin to Garmisch, we have customers at the moment, but we didn't really start the marketing yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to penetrate the market, therefore the Series A financing round. And when we have that, I guess we can do, like, you didn't mind it, like in all the talks before, the customer was always the center, from smart metering to load management to heat storage, and you will demand so much of your customers. And at the moment, you don't talk to your customers, or most utilities don't even interact with the customers. So I think with our interactive approach, we'll be able to really sell and implement this product everybody was talking about. So where do we want to take this? It's, I think, from the 40 million households from power and 12 million from gas. We just want to have, at the beginning, 100,000 households, and I think that's absolutely possible, and will make this a nice and profitable business. Thank you.